Hey y'all, this is going to be something different. Um, so let me know your feedback on it. I was looking for some information because I received a phone call about um, identity theft. So while I was looking up resources for that, I came across something else. Now, look, this is very, very important to me because if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I was abducted from my grandmother's front yard before I even was in elementary school. My mother was working, dropped us off at my grandmother's house. My auntie, Nene, she was there. My uncle, my other uncle, and I believe a boarder that lived at the house. He had a room, and my great grandmother was there. But she was much older in age. Anyway, I got out of the house after my mom dropped us off and went outside in the front yard and was abducted. So it's on one of my past videos if you want to see that. So, but anyway, this is from um, for National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month. I didn't even know that there was such a thing. Did you? I didn't know. But that's what we are. Uh, you guys send me information, and my channel is to get you information, okay? So here's some information. National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month. Mississippi case shows how FBI and partner agencies work to stop traffickers and help victims. I like this. Oh, I go Todrick. Welcome back, Toddy. Okay. Isn't that cute? I really love that graphic. It says human trafficking is a crime that hides in plain sight. Often, it simply takes an astute police officer, hotel worker, or bystander to notice and speak up and save a victim. That's what happened when an officer with the Oxford, Mississippi Police Department pulled over a suspected drunk driver and passengers one night in March 2018. During the stop, the officer, recalling training he and his department previously received from the FBI, detected signs of human trafficking. So he contacted his department's human trafficking investigator as well as the FBI. I'll do another video that will be the signs of human trafficking, okay? Because I don't really know what those are either. I just know that the simple rules that they give you: number one, don't talk to strangers. Number two, don't accept gifts from people. Don't do it. Number three, keep your family business private. Never complain about your mom and dad in public or your family life in general. Don't. Keep your mouth shut. And I know that these three things lead to bad situations, you know. But if you can abide by those three laws as a kid, you generally can get to adulthood safely. Because number one, don't give information about your family out in public. Don't do that. Whatever their issues are, whatever, that's private. That's confidential. Don't accept gifts from strangers so they can't give you something that's drugged or poisoned or drugged or is a drug. Okay? Don't accept money, gifts, anything like that from them. And number two, if they're a stranger, don't even talk to them at all. Don't even talk to them at all. You know, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's what I'm saying. You prevent a lot of BS when you follow those three rules. Okay, here we go. He noticed signs of human trafficking, so he contacted his department's human trafficking investigator as well as the FBI. They quickly determined that one of the passengers in the car was a 17-year-old girl who'd been advertised on a prostitution website. The driver, Edward Earl Daniels, was her trafficker. He met the girl who'd run away from home through his son. Oh, I just can't. It even reminds me of August Alsina. He met Jada through Jada's son, Jaden. Okay, let's move on. Daniels had likely been trafficking her for about 2 weeks. Pull my wig down. There. Had been trafficking her for about 2 weeks. The FBI was instrumental in this investigation because they were able to search the phones. This is what I don't get. If the girl ran away from home, this boy is supposed to be her friend. His daddy decides to pimp her out and she goes along with it. What's wrong with this picture? Something ain't right. Why wouldn't she just go back home? How is it? Okay, I ain't being treated right at home. I can't do what I want to do, whatever, whatever. So I'm going to go to somebody else so they can abuse me. Make it make sense. That's why I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. Okay. He met the girl who ran away from home through his son. Daniels had likely been trafficking her for about 2 weeks. The FBI was instrumental in this investigation because they were able to search the phones immediately after we obtained the search warrant. It allowed us to get an accurate picture of what was going on, said Oxford Police Department investigator Chad Carwall. While investigators gathered ample evidence from Daniel's car and hotel room, the cell phone evidence was key to making the case. Although law enforcement is increasingly unable to access crucial evidence on encrypted devices, investigators lawfully accessed the phone in this case. It was all spelled out on the phone, text messages between Daniels and the victim. Okay. The phone was a textbook indication of human trafficking. Excuse me, y'all. At the time of the investigation, Berthay, that is FBI Special Agent C. Ryan Berthay, was a Mississippi Attorney General's Office agent working on an FBI task force out of the Jacksonville office. Daniels pleaded guilty to sex trafficking charges last May and was sentenced in November to 15 years in prison. This is unheard of. Let me tell you, usually they get a year and some months. Although January is January is National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month, which we're coming up on. The FBI takes a collaborative, victim-centered approach to its trafficking cases every day of the year. Both of those elements were clear in this investigation. The most instrumental part of these cases are the local officers. They are the foot soldiers who recognize trafficking and make sure we can gather crucial evidence right away. In the Mississippi case, the teenage victim was offered counseling and other resources by the FBI's victim specialist, as is customary. I kept in touch with her and her mother throughout the process. Victim Services has been with her and she's had the opportunity to go through some counseling. In this case, as is with a lot of these cases, it's an ongoing process to help these women and children move forward with their lives. Okay? So that's that. Comments, questions, story suggestions, put them down below. Talk to y'all later. Bye.